It's said that cockroaches are the only creatures immune to nuclear radiation. To test this rumor, Tori bought 3 types of insects: beetles, fruit flies, and cockroaches. The idea was to compare their resistance. Since actual nuclear radiation isn't something you can just pick up, they had to head to a lab. There, they had access to a source of cobalt-60. The plan was to expose all 3 insect types to radiation from the cobalt-60. The radiation levels were divided into 3 categories. The lowest dose was 1,000 rads, with each level increasing by a factor of 10. For humans, being exposed to 1,000 rads would cause all internal organs and blood to leak out like water. That gives you an idea of just how terrifying nuclear radiation really is. But can insects actually survive that kind of damage? Let's find out. The 3 types of insects were placed into specially designed containers. Then, the 1,000 rad test began. Once everything was set up, the shocking radiation exposure started. Radiation is invisible to the naked eye, but what you're seeing now is the insects being bombarded with nuclear radiation. After 3 minutes of exposure, all the insects were still alive and kicking. Experts explained that the effects of radiation exposure don't show up immediately. Next, a second and third batch of insects were tested at 10,000 rads and 100,000 rads, respectively. All the insects exposed to 100,000 rads died instantly. As for the first and second groups, their samples were taken back to the lab for further observation. After 30 days of monitoring, most of the cockroaches were still alive and had even grown. A few of the beetles and fruit flies had also survived. However, all insects exposed to 100,000 rads died instantly. So no, they're not immune. They can only partially survive. The myth has been busted.